Hello, all you gorgeous Cancerians. I hope you are well and Happy New Year. So, this is your reading for the rest of January because I had the first couple of weeks of January off on holiday. But I'm back on board and so lovely to catch up with you all. Happy New Year to you all. And I hope that 2025 is your best year ever. As David Avocado Wolf would say, a guy I have followed for over 40 years. Now, we are going to have a look at our beautiful Cancerians for the rest of January. As you know, my name is Linda. I love having you with me, and we're first going to ask what it is we need to let go of. We're going to ask Spirit to give us a message there. As you know, all of my readings are channeled through from Spirit. We use the cards, the tool. Through the reading, I refer to myself as you. I call myself a Cancer. I become the star sign I'm reading for. If you have Cancer as your sun, your moon, or your rising, please check either way, because very often you'll find that the messages for your moon and rising and Venus sign are actually very, very powerful messages for you as well as for your star sign. So check those out, won't you? Let's have a look. What is it that Cancer needs to let go of for the rest of the This is for the rest of January, everybody. What is it we need to let go of? What is it we need to just put in the past, get rid of, put out of our life, put it out, put it out, and leave it out. We're always ready to do that, aren't we? Put all the negative stuff out. This is our divine guidance deck. We ask for one message from that for us. Also, what is it you'd like to give us, please? Thank you so much. Our divine guidance message. And of course, we always ask for our mystery card from the numbers deck, which we don't look at until the end of the reading. So we'll pop it here and we'll check it out at the end. The reason we do that is because it's a very profound message and it usually resonates with what's come on the table. And so it just reassures us that everything Spirit is giving us today is exactly what was meant to be. The messages were meant to be. We've got two. Sometimes she gives us two. It's very, very often she does that. We'll pop it there. You can see them there. And we're going to also ask for a message from this beautiful John Holland. Um, it's actually an oracle deck. It's an interesting deck. It only has one word. Each card only has one word. I'm just going to ask, and I'm just going to pop it to the side here and just see what they give us as well. And so let's have a look. What is it we need to let go of? Make a decision that freedom is more desirable than having a negative feeling. So let's clear our heads out. Let's stay positive this month for the rest of January. Let's get into that state of positivity, everybody. And let's not allow past negative people, situations, anything and everything affect us in any way. The goal of surrender is transcendence. Our greater destiny is total freedom. That is what we need to strive for. We need to strive. This month we need to decide that this year I'm going to strive to be positive in each and every part of my life. That is one of my resolutions. And that's a resolution that is not hard to keep, is it? It's not hard to live in a positive environment in our mindset because it has to be here where it resides. And that then brings us into a state of positive action, positive speech, positive energy. And our energy field is what draws people to us. Our energy field is what draws abundance and positive situations. Our mindset creates our energy field, everyone. You know that. It is true. It's a fact. So I want to be I want to be positive, don't you? I don't want negativity. And so I'm going to make a decision. Make a decision that freedom is more desirable than having a negative feeling. I'm going to decide, Cancer, and I want you to decide with me. Make a vow with me. Let's have a pact. No negativity this year. I'm not going to go there. Okay, we'll have a wonderful year. And they're asking us with our divine guidance, are we in touch with the seasons? Each new season brings new beauty to nature. The seasons all work together to make the most of our wonderful world. See this season as a chance to make the most of yourself. So they're talking about the next 3 months, aren't they? January, February, March through. So here in Australia, we're actually in our summer. So you could probably be in your winter if you're overseas and so on. So we do have, however, we do have 4 seasons in a year, don't we? And each season is different. And so we need to get in touch and appreciate the seasons that we go through each year, don't we? And again, stay positive in the way we look at the seasons. See the world through a new light, see the world through new eyes, see the nature and the beauty, step into nature. This month, you're being asked to plan, plan your seasons as well. Plan what it is you want to do this year at the right time. Plan it at the right time. That's a lovely message. Now, we're going to look at this one in a moment. We may need a few more of those, but I'm going to ask for a general reading, please. This is the general reading for all your beautiful Cancerians. If it resonates with you, that's wonderful. If it doesn't, let it go. Just let it go. Don't get upset because there may be just a little something in this reading that triggers your thoughts and helps you and guides you in some way, and the rest could be for others. So accept the fact that it is a general reading. And as I say, check your moon and rising and see if that doesn't also, give you a lot more guidance from spirit. So this is for Cancer, please. This is for the next few weeks, the ending up to the ending of January. Thank you so much. So we've got the Ace of Cups. Some important news may be coming in or important decision even. I'm feeling decision around this. Time to move on. Oh, look, time to move on. Look what came out. Time to make a decision. Then there's some important news coming in. Okay, we've got the Tower. That's okay. The Tower is not a bad card. You know how positive I am when it comes to the Tower. I look at it as a card of change and revelation. It brings things to makes us look at things the way that we're meant to. It's time now this is the way things are. I'm not happy with that, so I'm going to make change. There you are weighing things up. So yeah, you're going to make some changes, all right. You're going to weigh it up carefully. It's good. Also, we've got the Empress. So there you go. A major arcana. So we've got the Tower, we've got the Empress as the major arcanas. She does want me to go. We've got the Temperance, another major arcana. This is again, I feel you're doing a lot of weighing up. I feel you're trying to bring a lot of things in balance. You have got the Hangman as your the outcome. And what the Hangman is all about being patient, and maybe you need to just hang in there and wait till the end of the month for all of this to come into fruition. And we also have this concern and border. So the four is the Four of Cups, and that's okay. We've got that. We have the deck's upside down. We have movement, choice, and decisions. And we also have, do you want me to take the top? Do you want me to take the top? All right, thanks. Okay, we have there is some big things going on for you this month. There's completion, Cancer. There's completion and there's also new horizons. So there's a big move for you as well. And we have love beginning. So a very, very interesting end of the rest of January. Very interesting, big decisions, big moves. And yeah, okay, these are emotional moves. There's no doubt about it. But you are leaving behind It's interesting because you're leaving behind that which no longer serves you. The goal of surrender is transcendence. Our greatest destiny is total freedom. Make a decision that freedom is more desirable than having a negative feeling. This is all about you letting go. What we need to let go of, let go of whatever brought you to this position in your life at the moment. Okay, let it go because in many ways it has been the tower for many of you that you have been going through the tower. What my rings are spinning, um, and it's interesting that I just got that while I'm talking to you about what you've been going through. So it's like you've been going around in circles. A ring is circles. I feel like you've been going around in circles. That's what I feel that I need to say. And it's got you to a stage now where it's finally reached that pinnacle of, you know what, oh, I can't handle this anymore. I'm just so over this. And I feel that this month is going to be the end of this situation. I'm so over what I've been through, and now I'm just going to move forward and move on. This is about moving on. This is about you hearing there's some news that could come in this month. There's some messages. So, our pages are messages. Pages do represent news coming in, messages, things that you're going to hear of. And so it's obvious that there's some sort of emotional messages or something coming in that you've been waiting for. That's not the happiest of messages. However, what it is leading to is you being able um, to move forward. I am getting completion here. I'm feeling there's a completion. So this is news about something finally coming to a completion. So that's good news. But there's still a lot of emotion going on around you at the moment. Cancer, look, the moon we just had, this full moon we just had a few days ago is in the sign of Cancer. So this is an emotional time for you. You are ruled by the moon. So many of us, we are going through this emotional turmoil. And so even though this news may be a little bit emotional, maybe a little bit upsetting or disturbing, it is still putting you in a position where now, okay, at last I can now move away from that. And this is about you moving to calmer seas. This is about you moving to better days. You could be able to put all that behind you. This is the first card that came up. So it's really what's been going on. It's what's been happening. Left me. Sorry, everyone. Excuse me. Now I'm channeling, so I can't to edit, can't stop. So I apologise. Unfortunately I'm a sneezer. Are you a sneezer? I sneeze every day. So and because I've got the fans going, the aircon, because it's going to be 30 odd degrees here in Australia, here in Queensland today. It's going to be a sticky hot day here. I think somebody said about 36 or 38. So unfortunately for me, I've got ducted heating and cooling. So I've got the fan going, I've got the cooler going, probably lots of dust flying around. So I beg your pardon. I'm sorry about having to sneeze. So anyway, let's get back to your Cancer. The thing is that, okay, bit of an emotional time, bit of an emotional end of this month. Yes, we have the tower. We can't say it's not here. It's sitting here, but I like the tower because it's at last, everything's come to a head. At last, I can now move forward. I can now move on. So you're going to be able to move on, or you're going to feel that you're going to have this strong feeling of, at last, I just feel that I'm nearly there. I'm nearly there. I've been patient. I've been hanging in there, and I'm nearly there. And some of you, you have had to be patient. You're still having to be patient this month. You may still have to hang in there and be patient for this fruition to come into play. And the Empress is sitting right smack bang in the middle of your reading for the rest of this month. And so this energy, this is about you taking care of yourself, Cancer. This is about nurturing yourself. This is about putting yourself first. Trust that intuition. This is the mother of the deck. She's the Empress, as you can see, that she depicts the pregnancy, she depicts the growth, of the wonderful growth of the 9 months of a baby, but she is all about growth. It's about nurturing, growth, being kind, and it is important that you are you. This is you. This has to be you. This often is represented, as far as I'm concerned, she often represents the Cancerian, or the water signs, but the Cancer in particular, because she's loving, caring, she's kind. And it's important to dig all those things out for yourself. So take care of yourself this month. Because, yes, look, we do have some stress here. There's no doubt we have to look at what we've got here. Spirit knows that they have to bring out what they know is going on so they can guide us and let us know that everything is going to be fine. We will be moving on. We will be we will be able to create the life we want. We just need to be patient, just hang in there patient, allow things to flow. When we look at the Two of Pentacles, this is about choices. About there's a choice. There's some sort of a choice that you may have to make here, and it seems to be around this news that's come in. So there might be a decision at this moment that you might need to make, Cancer, when it comes to finances or negotiation or whatever it is that is taking you to this new path. You may need to make a decision on where you're moving to. You may need to decide, well, I'm going to decide I'm going to move, and this is where I'm going to go. I'm going to move away from all the negative stuff, and I'm going to now move to a happier time where I am going to be very happy. I'm going to be contented. I'm going to start looking after myself. I'm going to start to nourish me. Okay, I'm going to start to look after me for a change. And we do have, we do have the Four of Cups, the Four of Cups. We have the Four of Cups, and we also have the Four of Pentacles. And so two fours. Fours are foundation. Fours are the foundations that we build. So this is a positive in many ways. So it is all about you concentrating on what it is you want to build, the foundations that you want to build in the future. And we're also looking at, the Four Cups. It's about we are sometimes we're not content with the situation that we're not happy with the situation that somebody else has put us in sometimes, because this is also about partnership. There's two coins here. So it's decisions, and that can be about partnerships. It can be about friendship. It doesn't have to be love. It can be a business partnership or just partnerships in general, or things between you and somebody else. And so, yes, there's discontentment here. Yes, you're not 100% happy with the outcome. You're not 100% happy with what's been going on. But the outcome of this reading is all about a whole new beginning ahead of you. And so what we may need to do is we may need to realise that not everything has gone to plan, not everything in the past. There's a lot of ups. I feel this is about what's been going on. I feel this is more about the past, that you're disappointed. You're very disappointed in what has taken place. You're disappointed in other people. You're disappointed in situations. And it has left you feeling very disconnected and unhappy about some of the things that people have said or done to you. And so now we're ready to move forward, but now we are ready to move forward and we're ready to plan. This is about planning our future. The Empress is above, and this is above the Empress. This row going down, we've got you moving forward, moving to better better location. We've got you moving forward in life. We've got you moving away from negative situations, from trauma. You're now on the path of moving forward, and you have the support here. See how this guy here, this is your support system. So this is about you being supported by the spirit realm, but also supported by others. People supporting you and believing in you and being there for you. And as I said, the Empress is then there to, you're being told that, when you when you do move forward, it's time for you to start to look after yourself. The decisions that you make, it's all about you. Number one, you become the most important person in this scenario. Again, we're looking at building a foundation. Four of Pentacles. This is, the guy who's hanging on to the four um, coins. He's hanging on really tight, and he doesn't want to let go. And so we're asking, we're saying, Spirit is saying to you here that it's sometimes it's very easy to be like that, hanging on to our money and getting a little bit worried about what we're going to be doing. I've got I've got this, even though this is the number two card, I've got this feeling of this four. I've got four. I feel that there's an important four is an important number in this card because we've got one, two, three, four windows that are leading. The one window is of growth. The other window is money, and the other window is two rings. And so I can't help but feel that there's big decisions here, decisions about your future, decisions about what you want. But this is about movement. It's moving forward. It's making choices and it's making decisions about where to move, where to go, and being positive about the movements that you're making the right movement here. The source of your mind, so you're on the right path. Your thoughts and your mind, you're on the right path when it comes to where you're thinking of moving to, or what direction you're moving. This doesn't have to be a physical. This can be a mental move. This can be an emotional move where you decide that you're going to emotionally step back, mentally step back from other people's negative environment. Because when we look at the pages are conversations, the pages are messages. And so if somebody has said something that's, or stirring at the pot or whatever, maybe it's time for you to move away from that environment, move away from that person that's causing all that trouble. Maybe you need to do that. When it comes to your finances, however, there's planning. I'm feeling that there is planning here. But there's a lot of movement around you, Cancer. There's such a lot of movement this month, a lot of movement emotionally, a lot of movement physically. And it's all positive. The Tower has brought everything to a climax, and now it's time for you to move away from that environment into something so much more positive. But you are still weighing a lot of things up. You've got a lot of pulling and throwing when it comes to your emotion. And so Spirit is saying, look, be patient. Be patient. He's saying not to rush in here. Don't rush. You don't have to rush this. He's advising you not to rush, because if you're uncertain, if you're emotionally still a little bit stressed out about what's been going on, if you're a bit unsure or you're uncertain about the decisions that you've made, if you're still a little bit nervous about that, he's asking you just hang in there, be patient, but also be brave. He's saying to be brave. Yep, there's definitely it's an emotional month. There's a lot of emotion going on. Lots and lots of this is about emotional loss. This is about having to leave some things behind. And sometimes we have to move away from situations to be able to grow and move into something more positive. But it's not always easy, is it? It's not easy to move away from a situation. Sometimes we have to weigh things up, which is what you've been doing. You've been weighing everything up. You've been doing more than just weighing things up. We've got a couple of cards. You've been weighing a lot of things up. You're weighing up your finances. You've been weighing up your life, your future, and you're going to make the right decision. You will make the right decision. You will make the right choice. There's no doubt about that because you are the Empress. You've got the energy of the Empress, and this is about you uh, nurturing yourself, nurturing your ideas, nurturing your future, looking after yourself, putting yourself first. So the decisions that you make the rest of January, the decisions that you're making now, the decisions that are going to lead into February, have to be what's right for you, Cancer. It has to be about you. Do not sacrifice anything for anybody else. There's no need for you to do that. Please don't make sacrifices to please others. It's not time to do that because you will regret it if you do. You'll look back and say, I shouldn't have done that. I should have thought of myself. I should have put myself first. So we don't want you to do that. We want you to put yourself first. Be patient. It's not time for martyrism. This is not the month. This is not the time for you to sacrifice anything. We want you to be like this. We want you to trust your mindset, trust spirit. What spirit is saying to trust what you're thinking and feeling. Put that in, make that your future. We don't want you to make the wrong choice. So be patient. Just if you have to wait for something, then wait. Be strong and know that if it's meant to be, if it's meant to be, spirit will make sure it happens. There's those sayings that we all say, everything happens for a reason. If it's meant to be, it's meant to be. Okay. I don't know, Cancer, I have no idea why Spirit is giving me the word plumbing. And in the middle of a reading like this, he's saying, check the plumbing. Look, I just give you what I get. I've got some funny things over the years and they've always paid off. So this is time for you now to take time to withdraw. This is you moving to the beach or moving toward or going toward or taking time to emotionally a lot of water here. This guy's he's sitting there. He's just he's built himself a little area to hide in. In many ways, isn't he? He's withdrawing from the world and taking time to reevaluate, to come to terms with some of the emotional stuff, some of the emotional loss that we've got to let go of. At this right now, at this initial stage in our life, Cancer. Even though this is for January, if you find it this January, which I'm sure you will, that's good. But if it comes up in the future, then it's because it's a time where you need to heal all of this as well. So take time out for yourself, withdraw emotionally, and step into the energy of the Empress and self-nurture. Bring all that lovely colour into your life. Bring that sun in. Bring everything in. But take control. She's about growth. She's about sowing the positive seeds of life. But you may need to just withdraw for a little while and mull over what it is you really want and then take action. Love begins is the outcome. And it doesn't have to be a relationship because this can be self-love. This can be loving yourself, doing what's right for you, making the right choices, being patient and do not sacrifice. No sacrifices. Please don't do that this month because you will regret it. There's two lots of being patient here. There's weighing things up, not rushing. There's no need for you to rush. Okay, the spirit realm will look after things. Don't be afraid that you're going to lose something. They're saying there will not be losses. You're going to create a wonderful future where you're going to be loved, where you're going to feel at peace, and your cup runneth over. This is emotional gratitude and success. This is everything coming in. This is the ace. This is the Ace of Cups. This is a new beginning, a fresh start, a happy journey ahead of you. You're going to be building a very firm foundation. Another four. We've got so many fours here. That fours are all about foundation. This is you building a foundation, a firm foundation in the future. getting to the top of that mountain, striving to build, get to the very top of that mountain, which is with the outcome of your patience and your tenacity. This is a belief system. Believe in yourself. Believe that there's nothing that you can't create. There you go, the Empress. Stay focused. This is about building a foundation, not a fall. This is building your future. This is building everything that it is you want. This is concentrating on what it is you want. Investment, foundations, homes, new life, moving to a different lifestyle. And I'm being brought back to the ocean. 2 4 or 8. Number 8, abundance. There'll be a lot of, there's a great deal of abundance ahead for you, Cancer. I know you're going through a lot. I know you've been through a lot. It's obvious. However, look at your future. This is this year. This is you moving forward from January on, building a wonderful foundation. The Emperor, he's about staying focused. He's about being strong. The Emperor and the Empress counterpart, the energies of sowing of seeds, being following your intuition, putting together a plan, focusing, being knowing that there's nothing that you can't achieve. You can achieve whatever it is. And look at him standing his ground here. Just look at him, sticking to his guns, and look at the strength in him. Look at the sensitivity and the love and the caring and the in the Empress. What a great combination! What a beautiful energy to build your future on. So stay positive, Cancer. Know that you have a wonderful, wonderful journey ahead of you. You really do. I know that it's obvious many of you, and I've been doing readings for you for a while now. I remember last year, but many of you had been going through an awful lot. Look, there could be new love coming in. Doesn't have to be new love, but this is my cup runs over. This is opportunities to emotionally have a whole new start, a happy outcome, a happy future. That's what I'm seeing for you. I'm seeing a lot of happiness and your heart healing. I feel there's a lot of healing that will take place for you. There is a need for a lot of healing to take place within your soul, and it's going to happen. It's going to come into fruition. You're going to be moving away from all that negative stuff, moving away from the sadness and the heartache that you've been through into a much happier, peaceful time. You're very strong. You're very strong. You've got the strength to do this. And you're going to build a wonderful, wonderful foundation that will give you stability, stability and financial security as well. So, Cancer, we've got gratitude and we have soul mission, 99 and 88. How interesting. What numbers aren't they interesting? So, Cancer, gratitude. You are now a vessel of abundance and prosperity, overflowing with the gift of the universe. Cultivate gratitude in your heart, for it is the fertile soil that nurtures the seeds of bliss. Remember, a grateful heart is the magnet for miracles, a source, a sacred invitation to the richness of blessings. That is so true. Cancer, I give gratitude every day. And I don't do it just to gain. I do it because it's the belief system that the universe appreciates that you are grateful for the abundance they bring to you in all areas of your life, the abundance of good friends, the abundance of good health, the abundance of spiritual guidance, feeding you with strong, powerful knowing and intuition. There's many things to be grateful for that the universe brings to us, and so I always thank my guides for helping me to do this work, for for this and for that and everything else. And I just say thank you for the abundance flowing that flows to me each and every day. And I allow whatever abundance wants to come in. I just open my heart to it, whatever it is. I'm grateful for every little bit, especially this. And they are very, very important because without them, your health is so important. So I'm grateful for the fact that I've been given the wisdom to know what to do, what not to do when it comes to my nutrition and my health. And so whatever you're grateful for, be genuinely grateful, and the spirit realm, the universe will continuously bring in that abundance to you. Soul mission. You're on a soul mission. This is a beautiful card. You have been brought here for a reason. Amidst the infinite possibilities and despite all the odds. Cancer, when you align with your true calling, your life takes on new meaning and you feel a sense of direction. Have faith in your journey and trust that the universe is guiding you towards your true path. As I was reading this, Cancer, I got this immense I got this very strong, powerful message about writing a book, writing, and pen to paper. And so it's very possible that, are you thinking of writing a book? Are you feeling that, what I've been through in life, I should write about this because I could guide and help others. If you are thinking of doing that, I just got that message to say to you, write that book, write that journal, write that ebook, do pen to paper. Okay? Pen to paper. I hope this resonates with you, Cancer. I know you've been through a lot. I see that there are still a few things, a lot of emotional stuff going on around you at the moment. And you are under the influence of this moon, this full moon that is, in your sign, in the sign of Cancer. It's a wolf moon too. It is a bird of where we need to be sharp, we need to stay sharp, we need to stay focused, we need to, bring all our knowledge to the situation that we're in. Excuse me. Cancer, thank you for being with us today. If this resonates with you, please, would you like to like? If you'd like to subscribe, that would be even better. In the meantime, take care of yourself, and I look forward to catching up with you next time. Bye for now.